and welcome to my new Let's Play of Pokemon Soul Silver. So that was quite an intro to quite a good game, to be honest, in my opinion. We're going to start out here, no information needed, and here we go. So we meet Professor Oak. So he'll just explain to us the world of Pokemon and what it's about for anyone that's new to the game. And Mariel. Look at it jumping. Jumping for joy. Now I'm a boy. And my name is Charlie. Yep. So here we go. A fun experience, different experience, and there's so much waiting for us. We will be seeing you soon, Professor Oak. So we're in our bedroom, with a bed, you know, we've got the Wii. Good advertisement there. We're going to go outside and we meet our mother, who's sat down here waiting for us. So we got to go to Professor Elm, the knockoff of Professor Oak, because we're not good enough to see Professor Oak. And there's a random Mariel just appeared. Oh no, here's Lyra. Well, that's a bit random. So we're going to go into here. We're going to go into Elm's lab. And we're going to meet the man. It's his most worthwhile, his research. This is where we get to pick our starter Pokemon. One of 3 Pokemon. So do we have any special bonds with them? Or anything? It's getting a phone call. Or an email, sorry. So we get a free Pokemon from him. So first off, we got Chikorita, sorry. Chikorita is a grass type Pokemon and is considered to be the hardest of the 3 starters to get through the main story. The reason for this is it's quite weak to the opening gyms, so you need to have other Pokemon to deal with them, and its moves early game aren't that great. The second option is Cyndaquil, my personal favourite of the 3. It's the fire type, it's very good, similar to Charizard and the Charmander family. And last we have Totodile. Totodile is the water type, it's the most balanced of all of them, and it's a good choice as well. But I'm going to go for Cyndaquil. we have Cyndaquil. There's our first Pokemon. No, I don't want to give it a nickname. And before we go, his assistant will give us some potions. For those who don't know, potions are healing items for Pokemon that heal 20 HP. They're the most basic of all healing types in the game. Yeah, so this game introduced something quite interesting, which is the walking feature. So you can now walk with your Pokemon, and you'll see how he is. So he's very happy and relaxed. So walking around with them more makes them more happy, which is kind of an interesting concept that this game explores a little bit. We're going to talk to my mum. So we have our Pokegear. Even though we say to her we already know how to do it, she still tells us anyway. So now we can move on to the next route. Oh, maybe not, 'cause Professor Elm has something for us. And he's given us his number. I'm not sure how much I want an old man's number in my phone, but So here we are, Route 29. I'll go over the random encounters now. So first off we have Pidgey. Pidgey is a pretty okay Pokemon. It's got balanced stats. It's a very useful early game Pokemon, early flying type Pokemon, and that's pretty much what we can say about it. It's quite a common Pokemon. A lot of people like to use it in Let's Plays and things, but I personally won't be. Next we have Rattata, a generally terrible Pokemon. It's got a small move pool, and its stats aren't great, and a lot of people don't use this Pokemon or its evolved evolution. Sentret. Sentret is mainly just used as a HM slave, so just to teach different moves to, which we'll get access to later. Apart from that, nothing else is really positive about it. Hoothoot is quite an interesting Pokemon. It's a flying type Pokemon like Pidgey, but it's a lot more tanky. It's got quite high HP and special defense stats. However, I prefer the Pidgey family if I was going to go with one of them. Also, Hoothoot I believe you can only find at night. And the last one is Hoppip. Hoppip is an interesting Pokemon, however it suffers from early terrible moves and just doesn't have the overall stats to back up its later moves, and isn't the greatest grass type Pokemon you can get. So we're in Cherry Grove City, and we're going to meet with this guy again. And he's going to rub into us the fact that we don't have the running shoes. So he's just going to show us around the town. So we have the Pokemon Center. Heal Pokemon here. We'll just be using them a lot. They're free as well, so that's very useful. Pokemart, you can just buy items from there, and they'll get upgraded the more badges you get. This is the way to Route 30, which is where we have to go down. Over here is the sea, which we won't have access to Pokemon from here for quite a while. And this is his house. Yeah, we get second-hand running shoes from an old guy. Yeah, not sure how happy I am about that, but hey. So now we have the running shoes, which is very nice. Also a nice feature they added in this game. You no longer have to hold down a button while running to do them. There's a little button on the bottom screen which you hit and it automatically keeps them on for you, which is very nice. So as we're about to leave, the old man comes back again. So he gave us a map card. Now that shows us the whole region and what towns are in the region, where we're going to go, and just basically gives you a guide, basically, where we're going. So Route 30. We're going to move through here. There's an item down there. I'm going to go and... oh, random encounter. Another Pidgey. It's a potion, not bad. That's free. They're like $200 off potion. This guy. So he's just saying when you run around them, you'll attract a lot more noise. And here, I believe, there is... so he gives us the apricot box, which allows us to grab apricots out of the trees that you see around us. Now he said something quite interesting there about making Pokeballs with the apricots. That is possible, but it's quite a bit further into our adventure that it happens. And it's an interesting little gameplay thing that they added into this game. So we're just going to keep going. There's another Pidgey. We're just going to keep running. You could battle these Pokemon, but I prefer not to. Also, this game is quite interesting because you don't fight your rival straight off the bat when you get your Pokemon, which is a bit interesting. And it's unlike most Pokemon games. And they're having a little battle there, so we have to go up. Through the long... oh, I went the wrong way. That's okay. Oh, Weedle. Weedle is a bug Pokemon. It evolves really quickly through all of its stages. It's not the greatest Pokemon. I mean, the problem with bug Pokemon in general is they've got a lot of weaknesses and they're usually not that great. Because they usually focus around applying status elements to other Pokemon. And Weedle's probably just not the best of them. Down, we're just going to run away like that, straight through, and this is Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's go inside. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Professor Oak's here too. So we get a mystery egg. So it's just going to heal our Pokemon for us for free, which is quite nice. And some interesting music comes on as Professor Oak comes to talk to us. And this is where we get the Pokédex from Professor Oak. And we get Professor Oak's number as well. Right, so that's ready. And we're going to get a phone call from Professor Owl. It's a disaster, it's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, oh no, get back here please. So, it sounds like something bad's happening at the lab. But I think we're going to keep that to next time. just grab the safety cup. So next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, oh, if I don't take this tree again. Next time on Pokemon Soul Silver, we're going to go back to the lab and see what this whole disaster is about. Thank you for watching, and bye.